Hey, wild boy, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. I'm only gonna stay a few minutes if if more people don't come in. Um, Tuesdays are kind of a different kind of day, but I do appreciate you coming in on the live. So, how you been doing? What you been doing this week? I've been just cooking, and I made a video, but I tried the HelloFresh home delivery meals. I got a free box from my daughter, so I ordered another one. So I'm gonna try that out for a little bit. But even if I don't like it, it'll be content because I'm gonna upload it. But so far, I like the dish. Hey, PNQ guy, grind, how you doing? You bored, wild boy? Oh, yeah. It's like I know it's nothing we could do about it as far as what's happening, but I am ready for this to be over because I just, I mean, I had slowed down a lot. So I wasn't doing things like, before, but you could go to the movies if you felt like it and, other things. There's certain restaurants that even if nobody wants to go, it's like they play soft music and it's just a great atmosphere and you could just relax. Oh, Grind, I am so sorry. No, I didn't. I'm going to do it right after the live. I promise. Because when I got off the live yesterday, I went right into fixing the meal from the HelloFresh. It was pork cutlets and apple slaw. So I went right into that. Then I ate that for dinner, and I just started doing things. And I did not. I did not. I surely didn't. It just slipped my mind, and I told you I would. So I will definitely today. So, and I even wrote it down. I remember writing it down. So it's like, just a second. I got the TV on and it on pause and it just unpaused itself. Hold on. So you guys won't hear it. But yeah, I even wrote it down. And when I was cleaning my bedroom and I saw, that and I said, okay, and I put it aside and I just overlooked it. So I will do it for sure, I promise. Right now, yeah. Well, Wild Boy, he was here. I think he's still here. And then me and you. And I was going to just kind of, at first, I was going to put on some previous videos um, and let that kind of play like I was doing later on. But a lot of the videos, I have some cooking was better, cooking ones that I have that I had not shown, but they're only like an hour. So I said, well, I'll build up and it's like Tuesdays aren't. I was trying to build up my Tuesdays because Tuesdays aren't good days. Not for me. Not for me to go live. It will be out soon. Thank you, Marilyn and Wild Boy, for your support and words on monitor. Oh, good. Congratulations. Oh, I am so glad. I am happy for you. I am happy. You invest in and support other channels. So I believe that you reap what you sow. You sowed into other channels, and so now it's your turn to reap the fruits of your labor. It's not easy having a channel. It's not easy getting that 4K for sure. I am so happy for you. Yeah, so hey, what I'll be doing is going over your playlist and see what's monetized and run that again. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm so happy for you. Hey, in the mix, how you doing? Did you go to the fart fest? I'm just kidding. I'm good. I'm good. Just congratulating P and Q Grind. She is monetized. Go check her out. Check her out. I love the area that she's in. Ronnie says, I have not made it public. Gonna try and do a premiere. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Is that what you put on the IG for me that I forgot about? It's like it is. Okay, and the Mickey beat you to it. Okay. Oh, that is that is so amazing. You said you was close. You said you was close. So yeah. I'm gonna go in anyway so we can follow each other. I'm gonna go in anyway. But yeah, I'm so glad you wanted to share that good news. Yeah, okay. Okay, now I have a lot of initials and people cut certain words, but I couldn't get that LS. What's that? I know it's probably obvious, but you said you're going to do a premiere and an LS next week. I'm trying to find. Okay, listening. I'm not getting it. And when you say it, I'm going to say, oh yeah, 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 yeah. But what's that LS next week? I'm not getting that. I want to say silent, but I'm not sure. Listening. I don't know. Something show. Tell me what it is, grind. I'm not getting that. Oh, hush. Live stream. I told you soon as soon as you said, I said, okay, okay. Yeah, because I don't usually, shorten that word down. So it's like, okay, what is that? So obvious. Thank you though. Thank you though. But yeah, that is so great. That is so great. So yeah, that's when I won't do it today. Well, I'm trying to make sure I'll go check. I'll check and see if the ads are on because I want to run them when the ads are on. Okay, yeah, because when I became monetized, I didn't even tell anyone. It's like people came into my channel and said, "Oh, I see you monetized." I say, "Yeah," and then more people, you know, start, getting up. But I never did that. I never did a celebration. So it's like, I will surely be there at the celebrations. Oh, they are good, 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 good. So, how long did it take you? Like when you got to the four, and they sent you the email to let you know that you was under review. How long did it take you to get there? Because when I got monetized, it took okay, I got the email on a Friday, and Monday I was okayed. they had approved it. Yeah, so some people, it's really quick. Couple of days, a few days, even, a lot of people was under a week. And then, some people it was taking a while. And then when it came decision came, they had taken some of the watch time hours, and they had to work on it, work on just a little bit more. But yeah, I am happy for you. That's good news today. That is good news. So it's like I want to make sure I fully watch those ads now, because I know, because I, don't- I you probably know, but I'm just gonna mention it. I'm gonna mention it. That you can say, you know, watch my video, watch my entire video, whatever, but you can't tell people to watch your ads. And so, and I kind of figure that you knew that, but I was just going to say it because that's the one thing that I made sure I didn't. And then I know someone that I support, they were monetized and they were asking people, I said, oh, girl, no, you can't do that. YouTube is soft on that. You can't do that. Yeah, so I was a little over 4. I started Friday and got my Friday. Uh-huh. See, yeah, it's about that same because once you meet that four and they see a pattern of you following the rules, there's nothing for them to take the watch time, hours or whatever, then it goes quick, you know. I think it takes more time when they're really deciphering, your content because they see something as, and they may have to to watch more videos because people cannot tell me. I will not believe that they watching every little single video, that makes up that 4K. I don't believe it. That would just is too many. It's too many content creators on YouTube. Is and they don't have, even before this virus, they don't have the manpower for that. But I think what they do is grab a group of them and just review them. And the mix says, I was in a soap called Tales from the West Side. What? When? You can find it on YouTube. Tales from the West Side. You too. um, I'm thinking Tales from something because that sounds familiar. Uh, I'm trying to think. That just sounds familiar for me. I'll check you out. I'll check you out in the mix. Wildboy says you have to have a lot of followers to watch that many hours. Yeah, that's 4K is a lot of hours, so I just can't. They're not watching everyone, but I think they pull. I think they pull so many and they watch them. And if they figure like, okay, there's a pattern. She's not breaking any, she hasn't gone against any of the guidelines or whatever. Yeah, yeah. So, oh, that. That makes me happy. That makes me happy, grind. Yep. And when you give that live stream, I surely want to be there. Oh, YouTube was in the Fart Fest. Oh, yeah, I want to be there, Brian, because you know that's just good news. Plus, it's encouraging for other people, and you're like showing other people, Brian. Okay, I did it. You can do it. And as you and you and so people who kind of know that you were working towards that 4K, that you was close, and that they get discouraged, they can say, okay, she did it, she stuck with it, you know she did it. But I'm still going to go on the Instagram so I can follow you, and we can follow each other. And like I said, it's I had good intentions, and I even told you, yeah, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. But I got, like I said, after that live yesterday, I got all into cooking and what have you, made my dish to go, to upload. And I made it yesterday and I edited it, and I just had it scheduled for, I think, at 9 or 10 this morning to go public. So yeah. Now, have you, Brian, have you thought about um doing what I did as far as the playlists, the ones that you would come uh at night when I would do it at 9 or 10, and you would come and you would stay, or you just going to continue the way you did? Because I have I gained a lot of watch time hours doing that, but it's so many videos that when YouTube took my watch time, I'm not sure which videos they. Some I showed some because I said, okay, I know these are okay. But then there was a lot that is like, I don't even know if they're talking about this video, and I surely don't want to put that on, later on, and let them run, my playlist, So I was just, it's just a lot that are iffy to me. So I don't want to run those. So I'm going to have to wait a little while on the podcast and on the actual videos. Now, the food videos, I do a lot of those. And so that's going to be okay. They're going to be okay to use. But when I'm referring to an article and I'm giving commentary on an article, I'm not sure of those. So I don't want to run those. So it's like, I was thinking, just now when you said you was monetized, I was thinking, wow, I wonder if she's gonna let the other ones play, and they should have ads on them, which mean a lot of people's gonna watch. Brian says, I'm going to continue to do a few live streams and run playlists. But wow, boy, I lost over 30 people last week. You lost? Yeah, Wild Boy said I watched some, though. I remember that. I remember that, Wild Boy. You said you was going to do some. You lost 30 people. Now, somebody told me that they were going to be purging, but they the way I understood it, they wasn't going to purge any video subscribers that will make you fall under the 1,000, but that's a lot of people. But my everybody's, go up and down, up and down. You may, one day you might go get 10 subscribers, and then you look back the next day or whatever, and you've lost half of it. Yeah, they did. They did grind. Oh, and the mix is congratulating you. Yeah, so but 30, that's a lot. Right, wild boy. It might be dead channels. There's no communications. Um, in the mix, YouTube practice out in the open racism. I don't, I don't, nothing surprises me anymore in the mix. They probably haven't been on in months. That may be too, and then some of them, uh, maybe whether they did it on purpose or YouTube did it. Some people's channels was taken down, so you're gonna use that. Some people, like you said, haven't been on for months, so there's no activity. So you know, so they're gonna take that. Yeah, yeah, I believe that. Wow, boy. Brian says, "Wow, boy, don't know what that is, but these people had lots of things on their place." Oh, okay. And it makes you two is bleeding from the back. People keep saying stuff like that in the mix that, you know, YouTube is getting close and close of like closing down. But I don't know because it's still a lot of people with buku subscribers making money, and therefore YouTube is making money. And you know that if you do someone, if they're monetized and they're on a live stream and they that cat, when you give them a super chat or whatever, I can't remember the percentage, but they take a percentage, so they making money from that. So I don't know. I've been hearing that for a while in the mix. I've been hearing that for a while. Yeah, like I said, no, nothing surprised me no more. Even the way that I was handled, you know, I should have I should have some answers. More answers than well, I really don't have answers. I just kind of figured out, this, maybe this is a big possibility this happened. I don't have answers. When you take someone's watch time to the point that they're not monetized anymore, and you give them whatever excuse, that person's supposed to walk away and say, okay, I get it. This is why this is the video they're talking about, and this is why it would, you're supposed to have some answers, because if you don't, you may repeat that again if you don't know exactly what you did wrong. So yeah, yeah. Thank you. That strength might be Ghost Pages. Then I don't know. I don't know, but that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, shut up. In the mix, you wrong. What you say? You got a box of pads for them. Oh, that just seems, I gain some, lose some, gain some, and I'm gaining a little more momentum now. But to lose 30, yeah, that is strange. That's too many. I know one person told me that they had lost 15. And I didn't believe that all of it was them being purged. Um, it was about the time where uh, George Floyd had gotten murdered, and somebody invited me to be on the panel because I never asked people to be on that panel. Either you invite me, I don't say anything, but I never ask, never will. So they asked me to be on the panel. Okay, be careful who you ask to go on the panel because if you ask me, and at that time, like I said, things were really, oh, really was hot with George Floyd. I said my little piece. And so I guess they didn't like, because it wasn't very diverse. I'll put it like that, the channel that I was on. So I said my piece. And so um when I gave another live, she came to my live. She said, Marilyn, I lost 15 subscribers. I said, huh. I said, you sure it wasn't because of the statements that I made? You sure a lot of that 15 wasn't racist? I don't know. But I don't believe the channel got purged. I believe that when I said what I said, and I meant what I said, that it was a lot of people on her channel didn't like it. What I'm supposed to do? Lie? And it would be obvious that's a hot subject. Um, and I'm trying to remember back. I don't even think I brought it up. The person that started the conversation. It was something being said, and then I added my little 2 cents on it. You know, I didn't come right out and just start talking about it, but I contributed, to the conversation. I have a goofy laugh in the mix. It's like, it depends. It depends. It's like, oh gosh, let me at least try to not be so loud. Because you said love your laugh. Oh yeah. A lot of people do in the mix because stemming from her days of being a prosecutor. Yeah, yeah. See, yeah, and see, this is going to be very interesting in November. I don't feel like, I don't feel like I got good choices. You know what I mean, guys? I just like, this is just going to, I'm just feeling like find a reason to do what you do because I just can't do something, make a choice haphazardly, like, okay, eeny, meeny, miny. I can't, we can't do that. So it's like, I don't know, guys. You look at one person, you say, oh, I know I'm not going that route. And then you look at your other choice and say, oh my gosh, what? So, you have to look at, I don't know, I'll see if somebody write in. It's just going to be, I don't know, damned if you do and damned if you don't type situation. And I don't ask people, I do not ask people, guys, who you going to vote for? That's personal. I don't ask. I kind of have a feeling, well, I know they're not voting this way, but hey, look at what we got to work with. It's it's gonna be. Brian says, before I knew anything about monetization, YouTube was taking lots of watch hours away from me. Yeah, because see, I know that when you get those watch hours, they're good. So you have to keep on building them up because some keep falling off when you make that year. So I know, some keep falling off. So that's why you got to keep on, no pun intended, but you got to keep on with your grind. Because what made you get to that 4K, if it's newer ones that you got a lot of watch time, that's a good thing. But if you got some older videos that helped you with that 4K, you gotta replenish that. And I know that was some of the reason why I lost some hours, but and I wish I had started the live streams way before that because I wouldn't have to make up as many hours as I lost. So when my monetization, I still might have, but I wouldn't have been demonetized, but I wouldn't have had the hours to make up because I'm telling you, I had my 4K hours before I had my subscribers, my 1K. And people who have their subscribers first and they're working, to me, that's the best way to do it is to have your, because some people say, no, get your watch hours first and then because the subscribers will come. Well, will they? Because just like the watch time, just like you said, grind it, you lost 30. So to me, in my opinion, it was good that you had all your subscribers first and you just had to get your 4K. Wild Boy says P and Q. I heard a lot of people say that. I did not know Wild Boy when I first started making my videos. I didn't know people got paid. I think I mentioned that before. It was something that I wanted to voice. And then when I heard that you got monetization, I said, oh, okay. Then I started trying to learn as much as I can. Seemed like the rules be changing left and right. And it's like, okay, I was doing this, but now I can't do this now. I was doing that, and that's not good. And so sometimes, Wild Boy, it's like, you like, what's going on? What is really going on? And, you know, you start doing something you think is right and you find out it's not right. Like, yeah. So, yeah. And that's what, made me kind of, reassess staying on YouTube. So I decided I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing, making my content, sticking with my lives. But the way I'm gonna do it, like I said before, it's not. I don't have anxiety about it because you be trying to crank them out, crank them out, crank them out. Um, but I will do what I can, but I'm not going to get anxious over anything. But I'll make sure, Grind, I'll make sure that I support because you have been you and Wild Boy, yes. I'm not gonna leave Wild Boy out. I got some other people that if they don't watch me live, they'll do it my replay. And it helps. So, even though a few people might come in now,
I don't delete nothing. So I see some people, go on a live and they might have two or three or whatever, and then I look later, and I see they deleted that live. I don't delete anything. I was advised of that, because I was thinking, oh, and then somebody told me, don't delete nothing. And then I go back and I see that, okay, on that particular live that I started to delete, I got 5 hours out of that. Watch time hours. So I don't care, guys. I don't delete nothing, but I'll make sure that I'm a steady supporter like you have been, Grind. You're right about that, wild boy. A lot of people say that because you know you a lot of people don't know because I just came on YouTube to watch at first the music videos. Before I even started my own page, I thought people, I don't know where I was thinking, why I was thinking it. I just thought, I didn't know people came in and ate, you know what I mean? People watch them eat those mukbangs. I did not know that people came on and shared their personal feelings and their life and took you to the store with them, and if they took a vacation, they uploaded some videos to show you what they did. I was just on the side of the music videos, all type of music. I would jazz and whatever, and then in watching one of those videos, I guess on the sideline, I saw somebody that was just having a normal conversation. Yes, wild boy, I am trying to get monetized, and I'm not sure whether you were in the live when I said, you know, what I was going to do, which takes the anxiety out of it. And I'll repeat it just in case. And not trying to get no pat on the back or whatever. It's just something that I decided to do. Um, when I get monetized, I will not be keeping any of the revenue. Whatever money that I make from YouTube will go towards, I have my charity for children, sick children, and they with cancer and other horrible diseases. I'll give to my charity and any charities that I feel are trustworthy. I think I'm only going to pick about two, maybe three of charities, and 100% will go towards that. And so I put this channel, I'm going to do what I need to do because faith without works is dead. So you have to do something, not sit around and say, okay, God, I leave it to you. Okay, I'm going to still do what I need to do to get monetized, but when it happens and how it happens, I gave that to God. Like, it's up to you. I know what I'm going to do with the money, and I know He calls us to help, and I feel most comfortable with helping children, in programs to make sure they get fed. Don't tell me kids, don't tell me about kids that are hungry. Kids are not supposed to be hungry. I don't want nobody hungry, but especially kids. So my revenue, all my money, and is going into is not going to be commingled with any of my money. It goes into a separate account all by itself, that I know whatever's in that account is for my charities. And so that's why I don't feel any anxiety, because at first when I was gonna, when I got monetized, I said, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do that. I know it's gonna be slow at first, but when I build up the momentum of getting that money, I can save it and I'll do this and do that. Uh-uh. No, I got a new agenda. So yeah, I am trying, Wild Boy, because while I change my mind on where my money is gonna go, I still have to be active in trying to get there. And I just believe that God is gonna bless me to be monetized. Wild Boy said, I seen Trump supporters talking smack. That's how I got on YouTube. And I can tell you wasn't having it, Wild Boy. You was okay. You want to talk smack? Okay, let me get up in here and tell you what's really going on. I heard that, Wild Boy. Wild Boy said I could have been running you too. Oh, Wild Boy, I didn't say nothing because, like Grind did not ask to be monetized. I mean, to be monetized. She didn't ask for anybody. We were talking. I don't know how it came on and whatever, but she didn't say, "Oh, run my playlist." She didn't do that. I've never seen see her write that down. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. We are so alike on that. It's like, I feel funny about it, even on my channel. I've seen people on their channel do it, but on my channel, I don't do it either. Guys, run my playlist. So I didn't do that. But yeah, I, I didn't do that. But whatever time you have, because you are very supportive in these lives. You're very supportive. Brian says, yes, I'll do the same. Oh, I run people playlists, don't hear anything from them. You too. No, I knew you were appreciative, and that's why I didn't mind doing it. That's why I didn't mind doing it. It, you just have, there's a, there's a humbleness about you Grind. Oh yes, and I sense that. Um, Wild Boy says, "Hey Q, you always been cool. That's why I volunteer." Right? You don't mind people like Grind. You don't mind, and like usually I just run people, but I found myself just the visuals of Grinds. Like I love nature, and when I just kind of like, when I saw them deer coming to her yard. It's like I said there, I said that is too cool. And so just people that have like beautiful scenery and they show different things. Even people who would just put their camera out their window and just and just you would watch what's going on in the neighborhood. I like that, and you don't even, have to be sound on. Just like when I was watching the deer, I'll say it's your deer, Brian, but I know you don't own them deer. But she did say, Brian did say that she feed the deer, so they come into her yard. They know they gonna get fed. But I just love stuff like that. And I'm not afraid of deer now. If it was a bear or something, you know, I'd watch it. It would be interesting, but I wouldn't find myself going outside when they were out there. I don't care. But yeah, I can see me going out there if the deer are friendly, and I go out there just to kind of, get close to them or whatever. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just love stuff like that. Boy says you always been cool. Oh, I read that. Yeah, and that's what made me want to do that too, Boys, because um she didn't just like push it, and it just came up. That conversation came up naturally. And so, oh, you that close. You that close. Okay, I want to run her live because I wanted to be a part of of her journey of getting monetized. I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to feel like, okay, I supported her, and because it's encouraging for me, because you became monetized, grind, it's encouraging for me, like, okay, I want to be able to say that when they find, when they do their research for children, and more children let me put it this way, less children are dying because they're able to there's money coming in to uh to help these organizations, and they're able to go into remission, these children or whatever. I want to be a part of that, and so that's why I'm still trying to put up content and cook and do my lives and whatever, because I want to be a part of helping children, because they're my favorite people. Babies, children, those are my favorite people in the world. And even though I don't want no minors on my channel, is not because, it is not because I don't like kids. This is just an adult channel. And with your mom and daddy be wanting you on this channel, listening to stuff, grown folks talk. Some things are just grown folks conversation. And I was taught as a little girl. My mom and daddy taught me early. Now, other people do what they want to do, but I was taught early. Stay out of grown folks' conversation. Now, I'd be listening to my mama and her sisters be talking, but I didn't interrupt and say nothing in there. I act like I wasn't listening. I was listening to every word they were saying, but I act like I wasn't listening because I was taught as a early, mind your business and stay out of grown folks' conversation. Wild Boy says, when they don't say a simple thanks, they're users, but they won't have any luck if that's who they are. Say that again, Wild Boy. You better believe it. You better believe it. Some people just want to take and take and take. They want you to do things for them. Look, if I'm running anybody's life and I'll use you grind, what is it costing me? My Wi-Fi is one set price, so it's not like I'm going over my data usage and I gotta pay out of my pocket. It's free. So why not help you or anyone that's so? But see, maybe we ought to really know who we helping, because everybody, like you said, Wild Boy, some people are just users, and they're not gonna have any luck. They're not. And even if they do get monetized, they ain't gonna make no money. They ain't gonna make no money out of it, because you still have to have people coming in and supporting you and watching them ads. So if you so selfish that all you want to do is take and you don't want to give, hey, that old saying is so true. You reap what you sow. And all you want people to do is sow into your channel, but you don't want to sow into other people's channel. No, you're right. You're right, my boy. You're not gonna have no luck. Okay, Grind was thanking Wild Boy, and Wild Boy saying you're welcome. Yeah, I appreciate when you guys come in. So I wasn't saying, hey guys, I got a playlist. I wasn't saying that because it's like, shoot, y'all helping me by coming in the live. So I'm always appreciative towards you guys, and I try to tell you, I try to relay. I don't take this by lightly that you guys taking time out of your schedule, and that's why when I knew that grind wanted needed to, and you needed more, you needed more just in case YT, started acting funny, and take a few. So it's good to have, you know. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing to have like 100 over, 4,100 instead of like one or two. You know, it wouldn't hurt. But yeah, I was responding to what PNA said about them not speaking after she looked out. I've done her like that too. Oh, uh, let me tell you, I was new on my channel and I wasn't sure of how you do this and how you do that. I wasn't sure of, I didn't know about uh, channel building, uh, subscribers building channels, and people helping you with watch time. I didn't know any of that. But when I found out, I went into this one particular channel and I began to see what was going on. People was subscribing with each other, and watching each other's watch time playlists and what have you, watching their videos. I began to learn more. And so there's one lady, she was saying, "Oh, uh, I'm I'm monetized. I'm monetized," and we were congratulating her. And then, like a few days later, she was explaining. I saw that she had a live, and she was explaining, she wasn't monetized. So I'm wondering what's happening. So she was saying that they reviewed and they had, she didn't meet the requirements and she needed some more watch time. So she was asking people to run her playlist. And so I had been in her live and I said, okay, I'll run your playlist. And she said, oh, thank you, thank you. Because she was saying, please run my, because first I said, oh, I can do that. She said, oh, yes, please, please, please. Now before nobody couldn't say please because they said you was begging. If you like where I come from, if somebody subscribed to me, if I say it, and I know you can't do that, and I didn't know then, but if I say, I subscribe to you, please subscribe back. I didn't mean like begging. I'm saying, because I was taught, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, please and thank you. I don't beg. But it was okay because she said, please, please, please. I said, oh, I'll run it, no problem. So I ran her playlist for I think 3 days. And I'm sure other people did too. Um, she said thank you when I said I was going to run it, but after I run it, I don't remember hearing that. I didn't think much of it, guys. Uh, Even after I did that, I didn't see her in my channel for nothing because at that time I wasn't doing lives. She didn't watch not one video of mine. And I didn't do it for that, but I'm just saying. I did it because I want to help her. But now, well, now and even a short time after that, when I would go into her live still, it's like I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there. And if I commented on her video, just to let her know I'm still supporting whatever, I didn't even get, how Brian, you watch somebody watch your video and you put your little avatar there to let them know you like their comment and you give them a heart, you give them a thumbs up. I didn't get any of that, any of that. Even if I went on today, if I commented on her video, I don't think she will give me a heart. And so I said to myself, the heck with her. I'm not watching. Now, some people will say this wrong, whatever, but I'm not watching not 1 second of her stuff. Now, I didn't unsubscribe. I didn't unsubscribe. And I won't unless I find out she unsubscribed to me. And then it's like, hey, you get what you give. Brian says, Marilyn, that's exactly what happened to me. Yeah. People just, oh yeah, please, yeah, could somebody do my playlist? Oh, thank you, sis. Sis. Ain't never called me sis before. Sis. And now you act like you don't even know me. And she's from, it was, and I'm not gonna say her name, but she was from one of those Nigerian, you know, stations. Which I got a couple of Nigerian stations. They channels. They support me, and they'll say, they'll come and they'll comment in my videos or whatever, and and then one lady from Ghana, she's living in Spain with her husband, and we'll fall out of touch for a little bit, and then we'll come back and we support each other. But she just dropped me like a hot potato, like, huh, I got what I want from her. She ain't Nigerian. That's the way I took it. That's the way I took it. I might be wrong. you know I got what I want, silly Americans. But that's the way I felt. Like, okay, helper, you ain't never got to worry about me no more in your channel. But I didn't unsubscribe. But yeah, granted, those are takers. Those are takers. But I had went back in there just a short, because I didn't want the view to take. I just went in her channel quickly, maybe about 5 months after that. About 5 months. Her only supporters were Nigerians. Okay. But you asked this black American to please play my playlist, but all you don't want to be bothered with us, and they all are not like that. Like I say, I support. I have a couple of them, Nigerians, really sweet, and we go back and forth. We'll lose touch for a while, and then we'll come back and hi, I'm glad you're doing good, and what have you. But she showed me that she was selfish and a user. I don't want to. You don't have to do that. But I didn't unsubscribe. But as soon as I see if she's unsubscribed to me, because you can't see everybody's subscribers. But then, guys, have you noticed? I don't know if y'all noticed or not. When somebody comment, there's a little thing uh, right by their thumbnail and the name of their channel, and then it looks like a red. I can't figure out what symbol this is. Kind of look like a camera, but it's red, and then you can hover over that, and it'll let you know how long they have been a subscriber to your channel. So if I can tell some kind of way, even if I have to go and if she lists her, the people she has subscribed to, and if I don't see my name, oh, that's when I'll unsubscribe. But I haven't had time to do that. Not at all. But it may sound like tit for tat, but hey, instead of going in and using my subscribers because some people can't subscribe to any more channels. And I don't know how exactly how YouTube will do that. Be quiet. You talk too much. I don't know how they do that. I think what was happening is people were going on those people was going on those subscribe builder channels, grow your channel here, and they had subscribed to more people than they had subscribers. And it may be more than that, but that's part of it. So some people have to gain more subscribers in order to be able to subscribe to other people. At least that's the way it was for a little while. They may have, um, did away with that, but that's how it was. People were saying, I tried to subscribe to you on the channels where build your channel. I tried to subscribe to you, but I couldn't. Or I tried to show you love. They would say, but I couldn't because you had used up your quota. And I didn't even know that was a thing. Brian says, the thing about it, when I ran her playlist, I was sending pictures of each video when it changed. Maxed out on friends list. Well, boy. Yeah, I played somebody's playlist and you made me think of something, Brian. I played somebody's playlist and I found out something that made me feel that I was being used. Yeah. So when I found that bit of like I said, a lot of times I will not unsubscribe unless I really see something like, okay, it just depends. But most times, I won't unsubscribe, but I ain't gonna support you either. That's the only support you're gonna get from me is that, you know, subs- that subscription from me. Uh, so yeah, I wish I used to be all in those girls' streams. Yeah, and there was one. I stopped going there and I blocked and then I unsubscribed because some of them you don't fool me. You don't fool me. You don't try to help. others unless they giving you money. They, just to say, whoever give you the most money, that's who you gonna concentrate on. Yeah. And the thing about it, this one particular one, okay, play this person's playlist and they gonna play it back. Play their list. I said, okay, I can do that. So I said in the stream, okay, you still need people for the playlist? He didn't even acknowledge me. So I said, okay. He said it. I believe he gonna stick to his word. So I went into the other gentleman, and I used the words loosely, and played the playlist. He said thanks, and I let him know I was there. The comments and gave him a like for all the videos that I was in. At the end, he said thanks, but he didn't run mine back. And that content creator was saying, "Oh yes, he's gonna run it back. You run it, he's gonna run it back." And he was hyping that other person's channel because that person was giving him $50 at a time, $100 at a time, $100. I mean, 2 or 3 times in one stream, he was doing. He was giving them money. I said, okay, okay. And he would ignore. Now, guys, when people in my chat, I try to read everybody. It might be a comment. It might be a comment that I miss. But every time you go onto somebody's live and they never acknowledge you, oh, that's a message sent. You don't have to, I take my support elsewhere because I'm not giving you a dime. Marilyn, I don't like gimme channels either. I couldn't stand it, Wild Boy, because that's who they concentrated, and people were giving monies so he can acknowledge them. So he would say, "Yeah, go to this channel, whatever." And this one guy, he was getting all, I never did subscribe to him after he did me that way on the playlist. I never did subscribe. But this one lady, she gave, and he started ignoring her because she gave, and she said all I got out of this was 4 subscribers. She was mad. And then she said, "Well, I guess I should be thankful for that." She was mad because she know what the other person was getting. To see her dollar amount wasn't matching his. If he gave 100, and that may not that I think he even gave more than that at one time. Sometimes in a live, he would give $300 or $400 on a live, and probably more. And then because I think she gave $20, which I would be thankful if somebody gave me a super chat and gave me $5, $2.50. You'd be appreciative because they didn't have to do it. Because what did you do to earn that super chat? Absolutely nothing. So, but if somebody like you, that I want to bless them, and they do that, oh, I'm thankful. It don't matter the amount. You didn't have to give anything. But after she said her remark about all I gained was, I know she wanted to say no funky folks subscribe. I know she wanted to say that, but she didn't. Oh, he stopped acknowledging her to the point she left the channel. And so I kind of, followed her channel and see if she was gonna say anything. But I saw a post that she put up, and don't nobody know what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about, so I can say it. She put a post exactly what happened. She said, I got off that swindling channel. I said, girl, I wouldn't give him nothing. But you say, well, boy, my time is money. If that ain't enough, oh well. It's like they have, and a lot of people, and I just went back to be nosy, but a lot of people got tired of that. You know, this is supposed to be a channel, a growth stream, and I'm not mentioned because I'm not giving you no money. So what's my purpose? The only one who's winning is, is you and that other person. I'm not doing nothing. It's kind of seemed like a pyramid scheme to me. That's all it seemed to me, and I just stopped. I don't even go there now to even be nosy. But I did the last time I did go there, which was a while back. I just saw that a lot of people stopped coming because he used to have a lot of people coming into the lives, a lot. And then they got wind, and people's not stupid. And some people, they just follow. That's just followers. They just followers because they want to be a part of something. They just followers. They get they little $5, and he won't say nothing to them, nothing about them. And sometimes he thanked them, and then sometimes he act like he didn't see the little $5. So I said, haven't you learned yet? So it's like, What you say, my time is money. That's the way I see it, well, boy. You coming on supporting people, you giving your time. Be thankful. Brian says, I like to support and bless others if I can, not looking for anything in return, but true, genuine love and friendship. I give over 50 a week in people live stream. And I set aside what I'm gonna do, and I usually do it, cash app. I usually do it cash app. I've only give one um, super chat since I've been on YouTube, and that was recent because it was somebody's birthday. But usually, I do cash app, and I have a certain amount that I give a month, and when that runs dry, I don't. And I give to them because I feel like they're worthy, and but I'm just not going to give to everybody. So I haven't replenished that one account that I keep for Cash App. I haven't replenished that. So I haven't given in about a month. But I only, or even maybe a little longer, but I do that to what you say, Brian, was genuine. I only give that genuine. I wouldn't give to certain channels. No, because that's all you want me there for. I'm not giving. And I don't expect nothing. I don't give you nothing. I don't expect nothing. So why am I here? So I leave. Bubba said, yeah, Maryland, they want you to give them money even when you know they don't like you. Right. Right. They don't pay you no mind. Don't mention your name. Don't mention not one comment you made. They simply ignore you. Shut your mouth over there. They ignore you. Unless you give $100 or something like that, give them 50. I think they will. But if that's not steady, it's only good for the moment. No, I don't do it. What you say, Brian? And I'm on disability. Yeah, I only give. I set a certain amount. I set $20 a month. You ball and grind. I only set $20 a month. And like I said, I haven't done that in a month or a little bit longer. P&Q, only if they acknowledge you, though. These fools want money just because. Right, right, my boy. Just, yeah, what did you do? What did you do? Now, see, if somebody's birthday, it's certain times that I felt like, yeah, I like them. I like their channel. I like their content. They seem like really cool people. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Cool. I put myself on a $20 allowance. If you don't shut your little squeaky mouth, you just barking to hear yourself. He looking at me like I'm short. Yeah, like he mad. You hear him, guys? He ain't said nothing. But anyway, um, they just to me, it's a con. It's a con. If you got a growth live stream and you only helping those who give you money. So in essence, if you really want to get down to the nitty gritty, you paying for subscribers. I thought that was against YouTube rules. Correct me if I'm ain't my business. It's their channel. That's between them and YouTube. Unless it ain't my business unless I give. And so I guess I'm just saying, no, freedom of speech. Why, boy, said I heard a few YouTubers saying, "Give me your money or I'm shutting down the live." I was like, "What you do? You do get a peace sign like deuces, deuces." I know you have, wild boy. You go around and support, you know, um, that's why I say sometimes, you get someone that's a supporter and not a content creator. They done seen a lot because they not maintaining a channel. They're just free to go out and about and see what's going on in the YouTube streets. Honey, I would have said deuces, unsubscribe, and blocked them. That's just that shows you they wasn't beating around the bush. They came right out and said, "We just want your money. And if you can't give that, you wasted my time." I heard that, wild boy. Deuces then. I'll let the door hit me where God split me. Because I'm out of here. That's some nerve. That is some nerve. Like I went through a lot of stuff, a lot of years, taking stuff off of, you know, where I worked to be able to have the pension I have now. And you think I am going to just give it away to somebody that, just to give it away? Like I said, I got a $20 allowance for Cash App. So anyway, guys, honey, keep watching. You'll learn some stuff about this YouTube. Keep watching. You'll see people's heart. If I say shut up again, I mean, if you keep your ears and eyes open, you will see exactly what you dealing with in these UT streets. And it ain't pretty. There's some real ugly stuff going on. You just have to protect yourself and guard your heart. I'm just saying. But thank you guys. Thank you, Matt and P&Q Grind in the mix was here. Thank you guys for coming in. I'ma shut this down because I got a Hello Fresh meal that I wanna take, and that's gonna be my dinner. Wild boy say, I was raised by wolves, not sheep, seller never a buyer. I know that. So you on top of you see the real, the genuine, and the real, and the con artists. You've been all over these YouTube streets, I can imagine. And I try to venture out sometimes, and then I see some stuff, and I just pull myself back on in, like, oh, I don't want this in my spirit. I got to go. So anyway, guys, have a great night. Take care of yourself. Have just have some just kick back and just chill for a little bit. Put your feet up, watch a good movie. I know you were bored, wild boy, but one day I guess we should have entertainment night where I'll reenact some of Richard Pryor's jokes. No, that would be copyright infringement. Anyway, peace to you too, wild boy. Take care, grind, and congratulations again. Thank you so much. And I'm so proud of you making that milestone. You'll keep up with it. You'll keep up with it. So good night, guys.